Ladies, we have been listening to you loud and clear. It is an election year and abortion is on the ballot. And we know what you want, and that's murder. So one Georgia man decided that he wants to be able to have late-term abortions too.
Welcome back. New developments in the case of a father convicted of trying to murder his newborn daughter. He told police he put antifreeze in the child's milk because he did not want to pay child support. A judge sentenced that father to 50 years in prison. Social Taisha Fernandez is live in South Fulton, where she spoke to the lead detective in this case exclusively today. Taisha, this was a tough case for investigators, and I know for you as well.
Yeah, because you clearly defend murdering children. You want to be able to have the right to abort, right?
Trans woman to have a successful uterus transplant, ovaries and eggs included, and I want to be the first trans woman to have an abortion.
It was tough for everybody. You know, many of the investigators, Karen, are parents themselves. You know, I'm a parent myself, so everyone has just been disgusted by this father's actions, especially because he appeared to have some remorse, confessed to police, but then took it back. Today, I had the privilege to talk to the child's mother. She's not ready to talk about the conviction just yet, but she did tell me the child is doing okay.
It hit home because it was an 18-year-old baby.
South Fulton Police Sergeant Serta Dickerson was the lead detective on this attempted murder case back in 2020. He said seeing this newborn poisoned by antifreeze was tough.
With our job, we have to really tap into two different places. We have to also be empathetic with the parent. So it kind of hit home based off of us trying to figure out who done it and what the motives were.
It all started when Curtis Jack got his co-worker pregnant. She told police Curtis tried to get her to terminate the pregnancy for the entire 9 months. Once she had the baby, she had to stay in the hospital. So she told the father to come pick up breast milk from her and take it to the baby at the grandmother's house. Curtis told police he put antifreeze in the milk because he didn't want to pay child support.
That could have killed that child.
Duh. It didn't. But once Curtis was indicted and faced several charges, including attempted murder, he took back his confession. So detectives and the DA's office had to work even harder to make sure the case was solid and they got a conviction.
It's beyond just getting a confession. We still have to prove that the person actually committed the crime.
So does this mean women are going to start going to jail for abortions?
You still have to prove that the person is guilty.
Detectives were so confused by the motive in this case because they said the father had a good paying job and the mother does too.
And women want the right to murder. He wanted to do the same.
I also want to mention this. Police say Curtis Jack was engaged to another woman at the time all this was happening, so that may have played a role in this attempted murder. We're live in the city of South Fulton. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
All right, folks, what are we doing? Equal rights or not?
You see. Thousands of people descended on the U.S. Capitol to demonstrate their opposition to what they view as an attack on their personal liberties.
We're here as mother and daughter team fighting for our rights, and we're passionate about this issue, not just because it affects us personally, but because it affects every single woman in this country, whether they realize it or not. A right that we had has been taken away, and it's just so devastating, and I think there are a lot of legal implications that we have to be concerned about as well for other fundamental rights.
It's our civil rights at the end of the day, and they are going to take our rights away, and we will not be equal citizens in this country.
I'm a little confused by that because already you're not equal citizens, as in the fact that you are allowed to murder babies and men are not. And not only are men not allowed to murder babies, we're not even allowed to not pay for them.
Woo!